There's no one that appreciates food and beverage more than the owners of Kalahari Resorts and Conventions. Todd Nelson and his family take great pride in providing world-class dining experiences that are all under one roof. They're committed to bringing in top talent from around the world and developing partnerships which provide great value to their guests. Their culinary passion has introduced them to many new people and many different ways to approach cuisine. Their experience assures that there's always a wide variety of exceptional dining options for all to enjoy. The Nelson family understands that meals are family occasions. When we're around a table with our loved ones, sharing laughs, meals, and drinks, those moments turn into memories that will last a lifetime. Kalahari Resorts and Conventions has an authentic approach to their food and beverage business. Going above and beyond and partnering with top talents like George Sortino is a great example of the lengths they go to provide exceptional, world-class dining experiences at their resorts.
Born in Sicily, 7 years old when I came to America. We lived in Little Italy in New York City. My godfather was already in Sandusky, or as my father would say, Sandusky. That's been our home ever since.
Todd and George bonded over their shared history. They both came from humble beginnings and grew their own businesses armed with little but their own seemingly endless supply of entrepreneurial drive. This connection culminated in a partnership that would put George in charge of his own signature line of Italian restaurant concepts at Kalahari Resorts.
When Todd called me and asked me, "We love your story. We'd like to tell it at our new Kalahari. Would you be interested in giving us the opportunity to share it with them?" And I was honored by it. And Todd and I just shook hands on it, and we made it happen.
So we did the chicken stock, we got the capers, we got the anchovies, the aroma. My grandma ran a little house in Sicily, and she'd open the window. Facciata la finestra, it's called. And when she opened the window, everybody could smell, in the mountains, they could smell the aroma of the anchovy. And there was no phones. That means, come on in, we're open.
The original restaurant was called Sortino's Trattoria. And trattoria is a way of cooking. I call it poor man's food, but in America we call it gourmet. So when you're poor, what do? You make things up. You know, the anchovies, the olives, you put it all together, put the little tomato sauce, and you get yourself a nice, great dish. The palate does not know if you're rich or poor. All it knows is, man, that tastes good.
Right on.
Come and get it. You just say pizza, it makes you want to smile on your face. It makes your tongue happy.
Hey, manja.
And Italian food is wholesome, it's reasonable. It's got to be the most popular food in the world. It brings everybody together as a family. There's nothing like love of a family. Seeing your children and your grandchildren and people coming in and sit down and eating and having a few drinks. That's what life is about.
Food and family is at the center of everything at Kalahari Resorts. The Nelson family is committed to being food and beverage driven, providing all their guests dining experiences that go way beyond expectations.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, welcome to our Sortino Summit right here in Ohio with our good friend George. You know, myself and our family, we love the food and beverage side. We do lots of food and beverage business. We're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna cook every single item on the menu. We're gonna critique it. Everyone is welcome to share how you're making stuff. There's really no egos here. We just want everything to be fantastic. At the end of the game, we wanna come out with better Sortinos than we have. So let's have a lot of fun today. George, any words of wisdom for us?
Let's go to work.
Let's go to work. George has a fabulous flavor profile, so we're gonna have a really good day of cooking it, but I want everyone's input. Do not be one bit bashful about giving us your opinion. We want your opinion. We wanna hear it. If you've got a better way of doing it, we wanna do it. Let's go do some cooking.
All right.
I'm making pasta diavolo, the devil's dish. Because when the devil is in trouble, he makes it for his wife. So when you make diavolo, always put the hot sauce right after the butter and the garlic when the garlic is toasted, so you know how dark it's going to be. So Parmigiano, Reggiano, fresh tomato sauce. I like to blend the pasta. I cook with 2 spoons, and just in case I got to hit somebody with it.
So we have our first two. We have a pasta mafia
Pasta mafia.
and a diavolo.
Pasta diavolo.
That's nice.
Okay, fettuccine mari, food of the sea. That's a Mediterranean dish. This is one of our biggest sellers here.
I think this is the only place where we're doing the garlic bread like this in the Fruity de Mar. Please, let's all switch to this as well.
Oh, we're looking at all the changes that we're going to be making. We're notating every single solitary thing. George, is that creator. Taste that, George. What do you think? More butter? Yeah, more butter.
Chicka Chicka Boom came from Rome, Italy. I was walking down Via Vento Drive and I saw this club. It's called Chicka Chicka Boom. It ended up being a jazz club with 12 saxophones. And I created this dish, and I was inspired by the name, Chicka Chicka Boom.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Basically, it's red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, marinara sauce. I use Parmesan tomatoes, olive oil, and garlic. And then you got pieces of sausage with it. You guys here use it in chunks. I make it crumbled. We got to make sure that the pasta is salted a little bit because it gives it more flavor.
Please, everybody, make sure you try these two dishes. These are fantastic.
In Napoli, where love is king, you know what they say? When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Okay, Chicken Bambino. The reason that's called Chicken Bambino because that's my nickname. When I came to America, the first kid I met, his name was Pierre. The only word he knew in Italian was Bambino, and it stuck with me. But it's basically with shrimp. Kalahari decided to go with the bone-in chicken, which is a nicer presentation than what I had. The difference between my original one and here is, again, I charbroil my shrimp. So pretty soon you will too, and I butterflied my shrimp as well. So it's just a simple butter, wine, garlic, artichokes, and capillo d'angelo or angel hair pasta. Chicken limon. Limon is with lemons. In Italy, we use a lot of lemons and we use a lot of capers. So it's just the olive oil, the butter, the wine, garlic, and capers, and a little bit of spinach with the same type of bone-in chicken. So chicken limona.
It's actually one of the
What's this one?
Over here we got lasagna. In Italy, you're either a bruschetta or a lasagna. Bruschetta is when you wrap yourself around a piece of meat and you become part of the problem. Lasagna is like life. There's a layer for all of us.
I would like that to be a larger piece of lasagna.
I do too.
We need to have a larger piece, Yeah. Give them a good value.
The biggest thing that I'm looking at is where he gets his product. Like he's in Ohio, we're in Pennsylvania. We each have different purveyors, which have slightly different products. And then you get that consistency that Chef Joe talks about all the time. Hey, if I go to Ohio, I want to have the same dishes I have in Pennsylvania.
Get out of my kitchen. Cucina.
4 o'clock.
Right.
What is it like at 8 o'clock? Where it's reduced.
Seafood goes with lemon.
Right over the, It's like oysters.
Yeah, exactly, and the oysters. But the flavor of being charbroiled is all. Yeah. And then what I also used on the steak mafia, I always use the ends of the tenderloin. And that gives it a little bit more tender.
That's a beautiful dish. Does everybody have those same dishes? Okay.
This is steak pizziola, Sinatra's way. The reason it's Sinatra's way, Nick Milletti opened up the Coliseum in Cleveland. And the opening act was Frank Sinatra. After the show, I was sitting at the bar, and who comes out of the kitchen? Francis Albert Sinatra. And I asked what he's at. He says, it's steak Sinatra. It's done his way. And it's made with tenderloin, olive oil, garlic, capers, Parmesan tomatoes.
But I would like this to be on all the Sortino's menus. Let's do this. Add these two dishes on.
I just didn't touch the ball.
This is the chicken breaded with pecco breading. I prefer to have a little bit more sauce on the bottom of the plate so it looks a little bit better.
I agree.
That's just my
couldn't agree
opinion.
more.
I think it looks a little dry,
Yep. Yeah,
So-
make sure you notice that.
There's
More
nothing
sauce.
underneath it yet.
I love plenty of sauce.
This is walleye. Walleye is is the local fish. I always serve perch or walleye, and it's just made with a nice bruschetta sauce on it.
So, George, one thing. On a fish like this, are we going to charbroil that too?
Yeah. Well, I know the one you're doing here is perfect.
The walleye would
Yeah, the walleye. Yeah. Yes, Carrano. Yeah. One of the things to work with. You know, you can't.
And it must be salad.
Yeah, and it'll be a conversation.
Is the dressing on there? This is simply traditional spaghetti marinara, which is meatless, and then your bolognese, which is made with the ground beef and the ground sausage, and I believe you got pancetta in here as well, and some pork. I like it a little bit more juicy. I
do
think it
too.
looks too
I
much
do
more
too.
like it looks too much like chili to me.
More sauce.
You know.
More sauce.
Yeah,
Yep,
this
I
is
know.
excellent. It's nice and saucy. Yeah. Vitello Milanese. That speaks for itself. It's strictly breaded.
Panko with Parmesan.
Yeah. Over a nice salad, ensalada.
And there's no sauce on that.
No sauce on it. Yeah, a piece of lemon would be nice.
There you go.
You know what I think would be nice on that? I love using finishing salt. A little spritz of salt over the
that'd
top
be
of
nice,
that would be that would be real nice.
Yeah, they do love New York. I'm just wondering if you cut it in half.
The reason I like it because otherwise,
You sell many
I'm not selling a ton of them, but
Getcha? It is. Ours is a little bit bigger. Oh yeah. It doesn't look like there's enough of them. Yeah.
I think with the bench was a quarter an hour or so. We're taking a couple times a day actually.
It's an honor to have you here. And
Plain waxy type. I like the presentation of all of it. You can't really tell what that is. Good. Come on over here.
work with you know. I don't know my weak equipment, you know.
I used to do that, George.
Kalahari Resorts is a brand that has an authentic approach to our business. Todd and the Nelson family has really gone up above and beyond to bring in George Sortino and others in partnerships that add great value to Kalahari Resorts.
Right. Most companies would just give you a handbook and say, here's what we want you to follow, here's the recipe, do that. This is really giving us a story and a culture behind it. So most companies don't spend the time to do that, and so that's what's valuable for us with Kalahari.
Like we said earlier, we love what we do. We love the food and beverage business. So to go out and get the best talent, and they bring folks with them, yeah, we just try to get the most talented people we possibly can and let them do their thing.
having this wonderful tribute to the Sortino family and seeing these wonderful pictures. This is real. This isn't some franchise, and to carry on the tradition and the memories of what we've earned is a dream come true.
First drink we're gonna make is our #1 selling drink. It's called a Margarita Italiano. It's made with Salsa Tres Plata, Amaretto di Serrano. We got fresh lime juice, our house-made cane syrup. We're gonna shake it up, pour it over fresh ice with a lime and a cherry. We're good.
And you're fancy. Now with just a lime and a cherry. You said that.
Good to go.
Cheers. Well, that's good.
It's fabulous.
That's refreshing.
It's good. The next drink is gonna be our house sangria, another one of our top sellers.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Cheers. Ooh, that
Cheers.
is a heavy glass. Very nice.
Oh, next is gonna be our Venice Bellini. Fantastic, simple drink, classic Italian cocktail. All right, ladies and gents, so next is gonna be our lemon basil martini. This is a real popular drink as well.
I love limoncello. If I'm eating Italian, you know I'm having limoncello. I would drink this 100 times out of 100.
The next drink we have is gonna be our espresso martini. It's gonna be made with Smirnoff vanilla. We've got Kahlua, the hazelnut liqueur, fresh shot of espresso in there, shake it up, 3 coffee beans on top.
This is a Nelson family favorite.
This is.
A little energy, keep you moving, keep you going.
All right, last drink we're gonna do is gonna be the Redemption Perfect Manhattan.
The nice part about having Rick on the team is that Rick is keeping us up with trends. We don't want to be chasing trends. We want to be setting trends. We want to be ahead of it.
Yeah, the whole idea is to, get creative with the flavors and the spirits and just try to, give people creative opportunities just to create a memorable experience.
And we love beverage. So we talk about it a lot. We think about it. We try. We experiment and try to keep things fresh. And I'm going to enjoy this.
House-made limoncello. We actually cure it in-house. It takes a couple weeks for us to put it all together. We used to give it our own limoncello base to it.
Everybody, what a spectacular day we had today in Sortino's. What a nice way to end it to the greatest teams that the Kalahari has ever had in our 21-year history. Cheers to you all. Salud.